Hello and welcome to the Lakeshow podcast, our weekly deep dive into the biggest stories and news surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers. Allie Clifton, Chris McGee, Mike Bresnahan. It is September 2nd.
Is it?
It is September.
2025 just going by, Allie.
Flying.
Fast.
Flying.
It always a little sadness, but also some excitement in a way with Labor Day ending. It ends, you know, that kind of summer's gone, which is always like, you know, certain people you won't see until the next year. But then you're also get excited because like football and hoops are getting going in the fall. But so.
Wait, do you have a group of people that are like
summer
in a category
friends?
of
Yeah.
You will see him again.
You're literally a friend from September to, so it's exciting because we're friends again. But
I was about to say, I'm about
to
start putting people in that category.
No, yeah. There's summer friends, like some people you just see like at things you do in the summertime. But then once you hunker down, dude, and the doors close and the shades come down and you're going deep into the season and all that stuff. Yeah, you don't see 80% of the people that you see in the summer, I think.
Dude, 4 weeks until Laker training camp starts. It's crazy. 4 weeks.
Yeah. You know what though, Allie?
I mean, what?
Brez keeps it really social. I think Brez is pretty social during the Lakers season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important.
I agree.
It's important.
I struggle.
Well, you have a family. You have
Struggle
kids.
to see people.
You know, you have a lovely wife. Like,
Want them to just
you have stuff to do.
leave me alone. But
Yeah. Yeah. Not till next summer.
4
You're in the
weeks?
other category.
it's like 4 weeks from yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. Coming up quick.
Media day.
September 29th?
30th? One of those two.
Around there.
Yeah.
Whatever that Monday is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20.
Well, if that's
your
not
face.
turning your head, which it's turning my head actually right now, just thinking about it. Normally we get to that point where it's like, are you ready? Scale of 1 to 10.
We still have a moment, right, to get ready for this. Like,
Yeah.
It's not tomorrow, so that's good.
Are you still doing the thing where you jump in the water as often as you can?
Yeah, I did it
in the mighty
today.
blue Pacific?
I did it today. It's starting to, wean yourself up. But obviously
Yeah.
I was there all weekend, so like got in every day. And it's like bath water right now. So yeah, I did basically,
Perfect.
I only missed probably a day or two in the summertime of getting in the water. That
Really?
was the thing with our family. You had to go down and jump in no matter what. You had to get in once.
Like
Yeah.
what's once? Like just up to your ankles? You had to go under?
Bro, no, you got to jump in.
No, I want to
get
know
that-
because I
Get the lettuce
actually,
wet.
You got to get, your lid's got to get.
you have to go under?
Yeah, you got to go in.
How long are you in there for?
So it's me, it's Luka, my two daughters are into it. So like
Yeah.
we'd hold each other accountable though. You get a text like, Dad, you get in.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, one time it was like 8:20. And I was like, oh, and I had to run down there. It was like dark. And I ran in, jumped in. It was like 8:40 by the time I got down there. And I jumped in and it was like, got back out.
Did you do a little body surfing under the moonlight?
Wetsuit?
No, I just jumped in and out.
Okay.
Wetsuit? No, it's summertime. It's so warm.
Is it a little
Until
sharky
like
at night?
3
Is that
weeks
what-
ago, it's
that's what you-
freezing.
That's a total myth that the sharks are like on the shore ready to eat you at night. Don't listen
really?
to people, Brez.
Hey, y'all heard it here first.
Yeah. Listen,
Okay, so you see that shark.
listen, if I go down like that, you guys will have a good time
was
with
meant
it.
to be.
You guys will have all the they'll build all the gifts and memes once like all the sadness is over of me getting eaten. You guys will have a great time with it.
That's fun. I agree with that.
By the way, with
I'm punching the dark shark in the nose if I'm going down. That's what you're supposed to do. You know that, right? You got to get
Yo, you got
got to go with the
quick,
nose.
right, left.
Your eulogy is going to start with this. I'll tell you that. This is going to be the start.
With the lottery being over $1 billion, the odds
Right now?
right now,
I'll be back.
The odds of winning it are the same as if you got hit by lightning and bit by a shark in the same day.
Those are the odds.
That's the odds of winning the lottery, the Mega Millions, Allie. So it's like 1 in cajillion.
Would
that
you
win
take
it.
that right now? A shark bite in the leg where you're going to be fine, doesn't hit an artery, you're going to have some
Yeah.
stitches, Mamba Mike and Brett Johnson over there, or and then you get hit by lightning, which would
Yeah.
be weird
That
too.
could
But
be-
like
that
you
could be
live,
painful.
like maybe
Yeah.
you have a concussion. Do you take that for the billion? Like,
So-
would you take the survival of a lightning striking you and a little shark bite out there on your ankle?
What's your
Allie?
quality of life?
Yeah, is
You're going to be down and out for a bit.
it taking out like an artery in the leg? The
No,
shark
no,
bite?
no, no, no. You're going to be
Okay.
down and out for
Okay.
6 months.
Yeah.
A little shaky.
For 6 months,
Walking
yeah.
around with like a little weird thing, but then you're back because of the lightning. But you're back, and you got $1 billion. Do you take it right now?
Oh, yeah, in a heartbeat. Like
Okay,
yesterday.
yeah,
For a
you're-
bill.
I do
Yeah.
want to ask you
Just
guys
like
this.
me. Of course you're taking it.
That's a lot of money.
Duh. I do want to ask you guys this before we get into Luka and EuroBasket.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Lakers.
The podcast
there-
that I
there is
do
basketball,
outside of
yeah.
here called Road Trippin'.
Yeah.
A little fun fact. When the lottery hits over a certain amount of money, which is where it's at.
Yes.
I have permission to take our card on behalf of
Yes.
the team
And-
and go and buy an X amount of lottery tickets.
Yes.
We should do
Nice.
By the way,
We should
I'm all in
all
if someone
put
can
in-
go
How do
do
we
it.
not?
that. I will do it today.
Okay, I'm in.
Sweet.
Okay, so you need to send me the money.
Okay.
And then when we win it,
I mean, I'll Venmo you right now.
we split it 3 ways.
Sounds good.
Okay.
20 each.
That'd be a weird
20?
show if we won
Oh,
this thing the
50?
next day. That'd be a
Let's
weird
do-
show.
let's
Would we
do-
show up?
Let's do 150.
Would we show up for the next show?
No. No.
Al, you can't leave everybody hanging at
We
work.
can hire people to come do our jobs.
Allie's buying a
Spectrum
Strand
doesn't even
house.
have to do it.
You know what would be
A
crazy?
Bentley SUV.
Not everyone at work would get an envelope, so that'd be a weird, awkward day.
And we wouldn't
But
have
I'm
to worry
walking
about
around
it
with
because-
envelopes to people, and I'm saying congrats.
Hey, yeah, thanks.
And
for,
I'm
no,
out.
Thank you.
I'll
Yeah,
go get
yeah.
the yacht ready.
Yeah,
No one will
Mama
see me
Mike.
again. We've already established this.
Yeah, $10,000 for Mama Mike.
By the way,
Brett's
Magic's
been
yacht.
around here forever. 15K for Brett.
I'm sending Mama Mike to Vegas. I'm sending Brett to Bandon Dunes for a golf trip. I got all these plans for all of you.
Nice. So little envelope.
We'll even put your wife and kiddos up in a resort so they won't even be upset that you're going on your golf trip. We got to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Having said all that, Luka, he's turning heads. I don't know if you guys have seen this in EuroBasket. Through 4 games, he leads the tourney with 31 points.
Yeah.
He leads the tourney with 3.3 steals. He's averaging 8.3 assists, 7.3 rebounds. He also became just the 4th player in recorded EuroBasket history to post a triple-double, 26, 10, and 11. His Slovenian team beat Iceland on Tuesday to advance to the round of 16. Are we watching?
I'm
have we been
watching
noticing?
highlights, and I'm
Yep.
getting updates from a mutual friend of ours who seems to watch every single play.
He paid to get EuroBasket.
Yeah, I'm getting
it's
good
impressive.
updates. I like the highlights. I did say this weekend to some people at the beach. I don't want Luka to get upset with this, but I'd be okay with them bowing out at this
A little
point
early.
and coming on home and let's go.
Yeah.
He has showed me a lot. I'm happy for him. I love that he plays for his country. But I'm ready. I'm ready to get back and let's get going.
Yeah.
Or he can lead him to a
injury
title.
free.
Either way, whatever's best for him.
Allie, he's made his point. He looks fantastic. And we saw that when he had his press conference last month where he said, or 2 months ago now, he said, I'm coming back to the Lakers. But yeah, no, he's passing the eye test. He's
Yep.
passing the on-court test.
Yep.
I'm with you, Geet. I've seen enough. Yeah, if they win another game or two, great. But he doesn't need to, push himself too much to win the Euro title. No.
Are you guys liking that it's not just playing? Did you guys see the clip of him in the coach's huddle where he took the clipboard from his coaching staff?
Future coach.
Started coach. You really think so?
Coach Luka.
Yeah. This one right here. Just took the clipboard, thank you very much, and
Let me borrow
just
this.
started coaching the team.
What do you think they say at that point? It's probably
Well, clearly
like
they're listening.
yeah, it's
they're-
probably
they're-
like
they're
a
all
he
dialed
knows
in.
the most in our country about basketball.
Yep.
Let's just let him. Sure, absolutely. You have carte blanche.
Who-
I would let him.
Who else has done this over time? I know Kobe did it when Rudy T was the coach 20-something years ago. LeBron did it with Darvin. I feel like Rondo might have done it once or twice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Rondo? We're talking about like 3 pretty good players right there.
You got to be a basketball savant. Then you
We've
basically,
seen the Joker do it.
yeah.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
LeBron
Yep,
could
good
do
call.
it.
Jokic. Yep.
Sure.
LeBron has already gone on record saying that he would not want to be a coach.
Yeah,
Would you guys want to see Luka in a coaching role one day?
I think it would be pretty cool. I could see him coaching for his country.
Oh yeah.
I really could. Whether it's Olympics or
Yeah.
You know, it's super hard for a guy like LeBron, for a guy like Magic struggled with it, a guy like Kobe. Those kind of peacock players, it's super hard for them to get into coaching. I think they put so much into their career, and when they're done, they're done. To get back into coaching, you have to like want to do that job. You want to have that grind, and your expectations of people around you and every player are what you expected of yourself. And I think it's super hard to do that. There's a lot of frustrations that come with that. It's not a surprise when you see who the greatest coaches of all time are in basketball and in football. And, you know, I mean, those kind of guys that I always say, like, you always see amazing role players role players become amazing coaches because they actually understand 1 through 15 on the roster. You have to be able to relate to every single person, front office, everything, you know. It's you have to be able to relate to a superstar, and you got to be able to relate to a guy that's never getting in because you got to understand what he's going through too. So, it's not easy to do.
It can work. I mean, Larry Bird, he had almost 150 wins as a coach.
And he lasted 3 years.
Jerry West, right underneath him, 145 or so.
Yep.
So it can happen.
It can happen.
But I mean, there's just too many modern day examples, including our good friend Steve Nash.
Yeah.
You know, of course, our friend D Fish. It is not easy. It is not easy at all to go from you're playing and then a year or two later you're coaching.
Yeah.
And some of the guys on the team are older than you or almost as old as you. I mean, that's a tough thing to ask. It was funny. You mentioned Kobe. I remember on his farewell tour in 2015, 2016, he was getting asked a lot of the same questions in the different cities. He'd have these 20-minute press conferences after the game. And some of the questions were, what do you want to do when you're done?
Yeah.
He said the same thing almost every time, I want to own a team.
Yeah.
If not here, in Italy. One time he finally said, I want to coach. And I was like, what? And I had to write my story. I was on deadline. Next day I went up to him. I said, did you mean that? Do you really want to coach? He's like, nah, hell no. I just changed it up just to do it.
Yeah.
Even a guy like Kobe.
Yeah, he wanted to coach his daughters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Even a guy like Kobe knew that, coaching in the NBA is not for everybody. No matter how good you are, no matter what your temperament is, it's interesting to watch JJ Redick too. I mean, the first few losses of his first season last year, he took them really hard.
Yeah.
I remember the Lakers were 2-0, maybe 3-0, and then they finally lost. And I felt like he lost Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I mean, he took it that hard. It was like, slowly opening the water bottle and sighing. And it's not easy to be a coach if you're a really good former player.
I often see like those guys who are the greats, when they're done, their mind switches to business. Like what gets them that feeling? Because you're never going to be in that competitive realm again. And coaching is going to be way too frustrating. And the time is just a different kind of time that you have to put into that. I feel like those kind of guys like a LeBron, Kobe, MJ, like business is the thing that they shack, like boom. You know what I mean? Like they pivot and they put everything in that.
Coach?
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, is there any former player, or it could be a current that will eventually obviously be on the other side, that you would like to see coach?
Jared Dudley, for sure.
Oh,
and he's already on the path to being a head coach. He's just so lively, so relatable to his teammates. The Lakers kept bringing him back year after year after year. And Haslam, same thing in Miami. Like his playing years, he was done for like 4 years as a player. And Miami kept bringing him back as that 15th guy on the bench. And that was a great call. Either one of those two guys.
You know who I could see winning a title one day as a coach? Coach Caruso.
Oh my gosh.
I like that a lot.
He just launched his first TikTok. His wife posted, and his response was hilarious.
Yeah. How'd that go? Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But he would be a good one.
I always thought Rondo would go that route.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
Thought he would.
I haven't heard more from him.
Number one flag football quarterback.
Yeah, he's going to win a gold medal.
I always thought Rondo would go down that road.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yep.
From one coaching conversation to the next, Lakers assistant Greg St. Jean, who I believe is with Luka right now for EuroBasket, recently shared that LeBron James has played a motivating role in Slim Luka by being a constant source of inspiration and positive influence. Greg shared, I think Luka's learned a little bit from every great player he's been around, and I know he's always looked up to LeBron. He's always been somebody he's really admired. So I think having those two together is obviously motivating. I think it's a two-way motivating as well. I don't think it's just a one-way street.
I can see that.
I could see that as well.
I can see that too, because I feel like, listen, LeBron is, we all know what he's been able to do in this league, and he's been a mentor for a lot of people too, and guys look up to him, and Luka's one of those guys, and he's always loved Luka. But for LeBron, it is motivating. Like, here's Luka Doncic in a Laker uniform, and LeBron wants to make the most of it as well. He knows his window is closing. So it's got to be motivating for him to want to stay on par with that and still be the face of the league. I mean, LeBron has been the face of the league and one of the top players in this league. What was he last year, Prez? MVP voting? Fifth? Sixth?
I think he was fifth in the West, seventh overall, sixth overall. It's crazy.
I've always said this. I don't ask LeBron these questions, but I just feel like watching him and learning from him and listening to him, like I talk to other people, and I just feel like it matters to him to still be in that conversation. I mean, he wouldn't be an all-time great in the GOAT conversation if he wasn't motivated by that. Kobe, all those guys who are the greatest, like, they're not interested in being 35th best player in the league.
Yeah.
They're just not.
Mm-hmm.
They're top. They're the best. Tom Brady, they're the best. They're up there. They're in the conversation. They have a chance to win. If not, I'm out. Because they have to put so much into it to do that.
I think what's going to be crazy is Media Day. Speaking of that off the top of the show, in that conversation that you and I are going to work on, like we always do, there's only going to be one topic.
I feel like
we're only talking golf.
We're going to be.
I'm not sure there's any.
I feel like we're going to put a little more
about.
time into that this year, though. We got to put our heads together on some of that stuff. Those conversations on Media Day. It's like you're going to have Luka. You're going to have, there's some big names coming up there.
Oh.
Last year, the big thing was Bronny and Luke and LeBron together. It was super cool.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we always have all these questions for LeBron, and then it goes so fast.
It goes so fast. I really think
James
we just need to be ready to talk golf. And
Yeah.
Big Game's going to talk golf. And
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's all it's going to be.
you're right. We're leading with that
Yeah, that's it.
because he actually is really into it. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, he
By the way,
posts about it all the
maybe
time.
Bronny
Big
has a
Game-
buttery swing.
100%. I saw that.
I was like, he must have maybe played a little bit growing up.
I need to know what that. Yeah.
Buttery. I don't
Yeah.
think LeBron's gonna like it, but I'm gonna tell him like
Yeah.
Bronny's got the swing.
Son's better than Pop.
We could just clip this right now. Just give him a heads up. All right. Did you guys see this? Zach Harper of The Athletic sharing thoughts on who was among the NBA's top wings to enter this upcoming season. He had LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Kawhi Leonard. Those are his top 3 choices. Here are their numbers
Their top 3
from
wings.
last season, by the way.
They're still the guys. I'm telling you.
What's the average
Coming
age
up
there?
on close to the end of their
38?
careers.
39?
Well, LeBron's gonna be what?
41.
41.
He'll be 41?
In 4 months. Yeah.
Okay. KD's 37.
Yeah, 37,
Or am I
38.
way off on that?
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, I'm going to go average age 30.
Kawhi's younger.
Go 38 with those guys.
Kevin
It's whatever it
Durant is
is.
36. He'll be
That's it?
37 September 29th.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So when the season starts, he's 37.
And then Kawhi is
34.
34.
Wow.
Just turned 34.
Okay.
But you feel like he's 39 because of all the
Yeah.
injuries and all the different teams and everything. So, I mean, that's pretty cool that the Athletic.
Kawhi
And Zach Lowe knows his
Kawhi looked
stuff.
really good
I know.
at a couple times last year.
Yeah,
when
he
I
did.
watched. I'm like, okay, he's
When
back.
once he got back.
Yeah. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
think Kawhi's got a lot of basketball left. If you always want him to stay healthy. But yeah, I mean, that's insane right there. Like that, those are your 3 wings still.
There's no 20-something that has cracked that list.
No.
It's crazy. You're all mid-30s and soon to be early 40s. I mean,
Yeah.
that's impressive, Allie. That's a
It goes
That's pretty
again
cool.
just to show that you just can't take for granted watching.
It's
Yeah,
super
right.
interesting that Kevin Durant has a real shot now with
Yeah.
this squad.
Yeah.
Right? Like everyone's picking them to be in the hunt, and he's got that team is kind of built with youth and then the veteran experience of a Fred VanVleet. So they've got some pieces there that can really
Mhm.
be interesting to see
He reminds
KD
me.
back in some meaningful things.
Yeah, I mean,
games.
he reminds me a little bit. Sorry to interrupt you. After Kobe and Shaq separated, it's like, okay, can you guys win on your own? And after Durant left Golden State and Clay and Steph and Draymond, he hasn't been able to win that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Shaq got his pretty quickly with
Yeah.
Miami. Lakers had to retool.
Kobe had to wait
bad
5 years, right?
Yeah, and then he got 2 with Powell.
Yeah.
You know, so everyone's kind of waiting for KD to join that little pantheon of what else
Yeah.
have you done after you leave the mega team, the super team? Because he hasn't been
Golden
able to,
State won one after he left too.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so he's just kind of a.
Listen, I feel like KD had chances too, Brez. I mean,
know.
listen, the injuries have always been a bummer. But when he was in Brooklyn with Nash, he was a toenail away from winning that series.
Yeah,
He hits that shot, but his toenail's on the line, so it goes to OT. They lose. If not, he wins that series, and he's in the finals, and I think he wins maybe, or the Suns do. But he's right there. So he's had that. He was right there. I thought he was, but then you go to the Suns, and it didn't work out like everyone thought it might. Now it's going to be real tough. The West is absolutely loaded, but he's going to be in the conversation. He's going to be in the conversation.
yeah. I mean, last week on one of the shows, one of our TV shows, I was asked, "Hey, who's the player that has the most to prove?" I said KD because of that reason.
Yeah.
Look, he's surrounded by better
Yeah.
talent than he's had on any team since he's left Golden State. You know, what can you do? He's going to a team that just finished second in the
Yeah.
West. I don't think they passed OKC in the regular season standings this upcoming season, but he's got some people around him, young talent too. You know, Amen Thompson, Şengün.
Listen,
These guys are good.
There is
mid-20s.
listen. I always thought the pressure was on the Clippers too. When they had Kawhi, they had Paul George, and they had James Harden. It's a complete failure if you
Yeah.
don't go to the finals, and they didn't, of course. And then Paul George loses, and then you have some injuries here and there. But now they're built too to try to get a long run. But so there's pressure there too, man. Like you got to get back. Been here a long time now, right?
He's in a prove it to me year.
Yeah. So
37, turning 37 this month. That's
The opportunity to prove it
He
is
ain't
right around the corner. We are coming up very soon. Lakeshow fans, remember, you can be a part of the show each week. Feel free to send us your questions and comments. We'd love to hear from you. We're taking a quick break. When we return, we'll get more Laker-related headlines headed your way. Welcome back to the Lakeshow Podcast. If you're enjoying the show, you can check out more original podcasts, more Spectrum News journalists on the Spectrum News app. Just head to the podcast section to listen to the latest episodes. You can download the Spectrum News app on the App Store or Google Play. All right, we're going to end with a couple of fun things.
This is crazy.
A unique Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant card sold for $12.932 million through Heritage Auctions last week. It's now the most expensive sports card ever sold. $12.932 million. That is insane.
Gita, I know you collected cards growing up. Do you have anything like that in your collection?
I'm so bummed. No, but I got to tell you guys something. I had a buddy this weekend tell me he has a Kobe signed, worn NBA Finals Game 1, 2002 against the New Jersey Nets jersey.
That's priceless.
Kobe's last game worn jersey went for like his rookie year went for like $7 million. I was like, bro,
that's millions.
But it's interesting how what the process that you have to do to go through. It's got to be. They do it now by digital. They get a picture and they match the thread. So yeah, he's got it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And he's hanging on to it.
No, he wants to sell it now.
He's going to try.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's got to call.
I told him, lock your doors. I'm coming over. He's
got to call.
It will come up
auctions.
missing and you will not find me. Yeah. Wow. $12.932 million. That's insane. How about this? Bleacher Report released a 21st Century Lakers Mount Rushmore featuring Kobe, Shaq, Pau, and Derek Fisher.
Huh.
Lots of controversy and debate on LeBron not being selected.
Who put that out?
Bleacher Report released a 21st Century Lakers Mount Rushmore.
Make the Mount Rushmore. He did win 5 titles. You know, that probably helps him a little bit.
Wow.
I get that. Pau, I always say this. Pau single-handedly made sure Kobe stayed in L.A.
Yeah.
Kobe was feeling a little antsy. 2007, Allie. 3 years in a row, they failed to get past the first round after Shaq left. One of those years, they didn't even make the playoffs. Yeah. He was ready to be traded. Then Pau came along. February 2008, all was well. All was well in the Kobe universe.
Who's on your Laker?
I had to put a lot of thought into it. This is the Laker all-time Mount Rushmore, not the 21st century one that they did. Because for me, there are 5 names. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you could go 6, 2, or 7. To be honest, you could. I could throw LeBron in there too. I don't know if he's had the longevity, but what he's done in Laker form in terms of all-time leading scorer and all that. Elgin Baylor, who was phenomenal. But the 5 names that I have are Magic and Kobe automatically go up there. Okay,
slam dunk.
You got 5 names for 4 spots: Kareem, Shaq, and Jerry West. For me, I went with the impact that it had on my life. So that's Kareem and that's Shaq. I think that the era before me, that generation before me, they would put Jerry West for sure, Mr. Laker, and everything that he did in the front office and as a player. But I went a little different. I wanted to go Shaq because of what he meant for us when I was growing up and watching and stuff like that. So those are my 4.
I like how you did that, Geet, and I'm with you. Like, I always feel bad whenever I'm asked to do like a top 10 greatest Laker. I never saw Jerry West play. Yeah. I was born, but I don't remember him at all. I started watching the NBA when Magic was a rookie, 79-80. Yeah. So I missed the whole Jerry West and Elgin Baylor too. Sorry, wasn't born or barely was. But I'll tell you what, I put Kareem on there. So I've got your first 2, Kobe and Magic slam dunks. Yeah. I put Kareem on there. I saw a little bit of him play. And for my 4th, I put James Worthy. Our colleague, 3-time NBA champion.
That is awesome.
Big game, James. I love Shaq, but I didn't want James to give me a noogie in the hallway when he sees me and we all get back together here.
Listen, James is in that conversation 100%. For greatest Lakers of all time.
My dad always says the fastest first step he ever saw. He'd do that baseline spin, dunk.
For me, the Shaq era and Kobe era is such a special era because of what it. The Magic, Showtime, James, Kareem, they were gone, and it just you didn't know if we'd ever win another one, and then those guys can come together and with a 3-peat, that kind of stuff. So, but it's there's so many guys. So many guys. I love the big game. Shout out. Good job.
Speaking of big game, he is on his European vacation, just living life right now.
That's what he does.
Is he coming back?
We will not see him until September 29th.
He's probably hanging out with Brad Turner in Paris right now.
In case you have nothing going on this weekend, 2 former Lakers, Dwight Howard and Carmelo Anthony, will be heading into the Hall of Fame on this Saturday.
Cool. Nice, guys.
Melo played with the Lakers in 21-22, averaged 13 a game. Dwight, obviously 3 stints with the Lakers, won that championship in 2020.
There was always a thought that we'd get younger Melo. We just didn't get him.
No, I know.
A little later, but he was awesome that year.
So many trade scenarios 20 years ago with Carmelo.
Congratulations to the both of them.
You guys are both on my spectrum
as well. Thanks to you for listening to the Lake Show podcast. If you like what you hear, leave us a rating.
Put some money in the lottery.
Podcast app. We want to hear from you. See you next week.